Dumb. I can't believe I died to that. How close was I? Like a second. I'm too tired for this. Like these attempts are mostly just so I don't get too rusty since I haven't played in a couple of days. At least not the extra stage. Oh, what am I doing? Oh, I lived, so it's whatever. I'm surprised I actually got a run to Ron today. My eyes are freaking. I don't know. I've been outside, so I guess my eyes are just tired because they feel like it. I think my whole body is tired. I put practice in the title, but I hadn't changed it from last time. I'm probably not going to actually do any practice. It's probably just going to be attempts for about an hour, and then I'm going to refresh for tomorrow. Might do a no reset attempt just to get it out. Oh, that was dumb. Oh, what was that? That was terrible. And so was that. Ugh. Yeah, this is why I'm doing no reset. Charming Siege really just felt like being absolutely awful to me. Ah, I was moving too fast there. Wait, that's a... That laser hurts me? Whether there's a laser there? I don't even know what hit me. I can't focus on anything. I know you said this would be a short stream, but remember I said that about my Just Dance stream. It turned 90 minutes ago. Yeah, I'm just tired is all. I didn't plan on streaming for long because of that. I mean, the length was already going to be an hour. I planned to stream for an hour and then stop there. Relatively short is more like it, since a lot of my other streams were like 3 to 4 hours. Oh, I did this backwards. Yep. There was something someone posted, and I wanted to go back to that. What was it? Alright, that's what it was, right? I'm gonna try that out real quick. Oh yeah, that's way nicer. My strat for that is way too risky. Yeah, I should definitely just do that instead. I never feel comfortable with what I normally do. Hopefully I can get this to work. Yep, easy. What am I doing? And I do this section towards the middle, so I don't know why I don't do the other one towards the middle either. Ooh, that was close. Actually get another one. Probably not gonna go as well. I mean, the last one didn't go well. I didn't even finish it. Talent spells are looking awfully scary when I'm tired. They're kind of looking always looking scary to me though. I don't know why I can't. Not 100% consistent at them. Alright, yeah, now I just stay here. Oh, what am I doing? What am I doing? Oh, this is bad. Oh, it's not that bad. I was dealing good damage. It's whatever. Never quite starts until after Siege. Oh, so far it's free, but the second I say that, it's gonna get bad. Oh, never mind. That was perfectly okay. That shot down. Interesting. I'm so bad. That was so dumb. I didn't need to die like that at all. Run was going good. And it can still PB at least, but run's never over until it's over. So I guess the line behind Chen when she moves is actually deadly. Which I didn't know. My hair keeps getting in my eyes. Not good timing. Oh. Hey! One miss PB! I can't believe it died where it did! Are you kidding me? Oh my god. Oh, my mic volume's very high. I'm sorry about that if I was very loud. That was... Well, I did it. Kind of. I kind of did it. One miss. N. BB. I could slap another N in there, but I don't feel like doing that right now. I'll slap all the N's when I need to. When I actually get the run I want. One miss. What? It was the dumbest thing. Oh, that is so upsetting. I really died to something. I died to like the easiest spell card. Oh my god. Yeah, one miss. Oh man. How go the runs? I just got a one miss, so pretty good. The only issue is I died to one spell card. I didn't die to Siege. I didn't die to Unilateral Contact. I didn't die to the Survival or the Final. No, of course. I died to Ultimate Buddhist. I died to the blue laser. Because I don't know, my mind blanked. That's all I needed to do, but yeah, despite messing up on a really dumb thing, I'm still pretty proud of a one miss. Cuz that means there's only one more PB to get on Ultimate Buddhist. I can't I'm going to hold up. No, I didn't mean to do that. I'm going to go back to that replay and I'm just going to skip ahead to what happened. Yeah, sure, boss fight mode. Skip through everything. I've done that in the XNN runs. Oh man, it's a sad feeling. At least my 2-miss had a semi-sensible death. Where it was to the end of the survival. Which is one of the harder parts, in my opinion. That one also died to the non-after siege, though. That hurt. You zoom in. The first two, a lot of her non-spells aren't hard, but they still scare me in a way. Like, I don't trust them. This one is super easy. They came close on this non-spell. I've been doing good on this today, despite having last attempts where things went poorly here. I think I had a pretty bad experience with this. Yeah, this one didn't go terribly well, but I still made it through. Yokai laser was fine. That was a bit sketchy, but wasn't that much of an issue. This non-spell is really easy. What happened on Siege? I'm trying to remember. Siege was really nice to me. There was like one tight dodge I had to do. That was kind of scary. Yeah, right here. But the rest of it went well. This non-spell, I've died to for some reason. It gets a bit close sometimes. Princess Tanko. I got scared for a bit because I was on NN pace. And I've ended the spell card with her on top of me, which ended it up in me dying. So I stalled that one just for a bit, so I could not end it right next to her. This non-spell went fine. Alright, what? Siege is so dumb. It is. Sometimes it's free. Sometimes it's just a mess. I like to say that a run doesn't truly start until it passes Siege. I just stood there and took the laser. Oh my god. I just took it. I thought I was safe and I wasn't. That was the only mistake in the run. I reoriented myself. Unilateral contact went fine. It got a bit dicey near the end from what I remember. This was... No, it wasn't here. I think it was on the second red wave. Actually, was there? Oh no, it was on that one. That got close. That laser tip. That happened to you too? Oh my god. I think I'm safe from it, and I just don't expect it to just clip me. This one, I decided to do a no reset run before this, and I died here twice for some reason. I didn't realize it, but that like trail behind Chen, I think that's a laser, and it very much kills you. It's because the hitbox is longer than the white part. Makes sense. Yeah, that's it's such a dumb death. Oh man. I'm still glad that I managed to pull off this run though. I always get nervous at the end of the survival because I've messed it up several times. Like, the first 4 waves are fine, and then when they start, like, overlapping, it just scares me. Because I don't know how much to trust the laser hitboxes here. But it went fine. While doing practice, the spell card went really poorly for me. I did, like, an attempt on some of the stuff I could mess up on before the stream. And she'd always go over to the left, and then it would just... These bubbles, that's what they're called. That's a death that only happens once, then you keep yourself and your family far away from the blue laser forever. Yeah, I had something similar with, I mentioned it, but it was Princess Tenko, where I ended the spell card while I was on top of her, and so her hitbox came back at the worst possible moment, and that killed an NN attempt. I had a lot of attempts with the final where she'd go over to the left. The bubbles would line up in such they just for some reason they'd be in such a way where they'd be right below her, and so I could barely do damage, and I'd keep having to move back and forth, which wasn't very fun. No, I don't want to play Rainbow. Alright, once more with feeling. I'm not sure if I'll get it today, since I didn't plan on streaming for long, since I'm kind of tired. But I'm gonna stream tomorrow. And hopefully I'll get that. At some point, you just start dying. You die to some dumb stuff every once in a while. And then you just learn to prevent it as much as you can. I'm doing this in the wrong order. But it's fine. I used to get like right up in the face of those fairies for some reason. I thought that was a smart idea. Because I'd think of other places, but it made me do more dodging. So I just never bothered. Seems that last time I streamed, the practice patch, at least I think it was, messed up with spell history. Oh my god. Messed up with spell history. It just wasn't going up or down or whatever. Neither of the numbers were going up, whether I failed or succeeded. It seems to be working fine though. Find it funny how I was originally doing hard 1cc's, but SA kicked my butt for a while, and so I did a no bomb of the stage, because why not? And then I ended up feeling like I wanted to do in ENN or EXNN. Whatever, we're fine. And this one's definitely harder, since I was just going for a 1cc in SA. I just needed to practice SA. But, I knew there were other games that I could play. I think my mic volume is still loud. OBS keeps telling me I'm going to, like, the yellow range. And I don't know. I don't know how that sounds, but hopefully it's not too bad. I'm definitely close. I can feel it. It's definitely within grasp. Yeah, that's how I felt when I was doing my bombless run. My bombless run was garbage. It had a good amount of silly deaths. It had like 4 deaths and like 3 border breaks. What am I doing? I just put it written down. Where's mine? I had like a notebook next to me, so I just wrote it down there. I think it's downstairs. But yeah, it's like 4 deaths, 3 border breaks, and despite getting hit that many times, I still felt like I felt confident that everything in the stage was something that I could do. After putting practice in and understanding how a lot of the spells work. and stuff like that, I've definitely gotten to a point where I feel comfortable with it. I mean, I don't feel comfortable with Charming Siege, but, I mean, who does? Charming Siege is only comfortable when it wants to be. I really almost got hit by that stray bullet. The only real dodge you have to do is, like, right here. It's gonna feel very satisfying to do this, especially because this was the first extra stage I just saw. Like, I played. Wasn't the first one I beat. That was IN. But I remember being interested in extra stages, and so I just did an easy 1cc to unlock the extra stage, and I couldn't get past Chen. I had no idea what was going on. I want to do other extra stage no bombs and stuff, and NNs. But I think I'm going to wait on that for a bit. Because I still have hard 1cc's to work on. Because my original plan was to do all or most of the hard 1cc's, and then move on to doing all the extra stages, no bomb. And then do lunatic 1cc's, and then do perfect extra stages. I didn't see that. Went to the ER after your first EX from excitement, so I get how good it's gonna feel. I was getting nervous on the run that got to Ultimate Buddhist. Things just felt like they were aligning. Especially because a lot of my runs either died to Siege, or they died to the non-spell right after Siege. And then after that, it's essentially just, can I close off the run? So the nerves kick in kind of early. And it's going to be great. Just beating some of the extra stages had me, like, jump out of my seat and stuff like that. Actually, perfecting one is going to feel really good. This is really my first time trying something no bomb. As all my 1cc's, oh, I spam bombs all the time. I barely captured anything in my Mountain of Faith hard 1cc. On the Toho Discord, someone told me of that strat where you just go down twice, and man, it is way better than anything else I did. All of my strats for that were like inconsistent, or they were kind of consistent, but if RNG was just even remotely not that great, then that would just be... I'd just have to give up. I have to bail out of it, so I'd have to stream side to side, which I'm not a fan of doing. Pressing X wins games. It does, it really does. And it's nice. Although, because I play Reimu A and SA, and her bomb is not that great for survival, I still struggle with that one. SA was one of the normal 1cc's that really had me practicing a ton. Alongside UFO and LOL-K. Honestly, I don't know how well a hard 1cc of LOL-K would go for me. Out of curiosity, what makes you use Marisa? I'm gonna be honest, I don't really know. I tried. Well, I'm not a fan of. I'll just pause or whatever. Raimue Yukari, yeah. I like the shot itself. I don't like the bomb. I used Marisa just because what I originally beat the stage with was Reimu homing, but Reimu homing kind of sucks in this game. I mean, she's never that great, but in this game, she's especially just eh. Uh, Reimu B, I don't know. I just don't really feel anything with Reimu B. If I use Ryzen, then once he's pretty dual. Yeah, but the thing is, because of how broken Ryzen's bomb is, I've kind of like gated myself off from using her. And so I chose to use Reimu for a normal 1cc and the extra stage. And partway through my extra stage clear, I decided to see what it would be like to do Ryzen. Well, not extra stage clear. I mean, when I was practicing and doing attempts, I decided to see what it would be like if I just used Ryzen, and I did it first try, and that was that really said something about how busted her bomb is. I'm choosing to use Reimu for LOL-K. Maybe I'll use Sanai, but uh, Junko scares me without Reimu's hitbox, and even with it scares me. Yeah, I use Marisa because Reimu A kind of sucks, and I'd just rather use a more powerful shot. I don't use Reimu B because I don't really know, to be honest. I just didn't choose her. Marisa B I haven't even gotten a 1cc with yet. Sanai's fun. You can bomb every chapter if you route it right. Yeah, I've heard that. Because of her bomb and how long it takes to actually like destroy bullets and enemies, you can use bombs to just get a bunch of grays. I wish Reimu's bomb works like that. Yeah, I can't do Marisa B. I chose Marisa A. And then there was the Sakia shot types. I know Sakia B is supposed to be really good, but I can't use it to save my life, and so I just don't bother. I did at some point actually do a 1cc with her, just on normal, and then I just played through the Phantasm and Extra stage with her because I could. I did No Bomb Extra, and it was mostly No Bomb Phantasm. I only used 2 right at the very end because I can't do Yukari's final, and I had no lives. I'm not a fan of Sakia B, and she's good. I just can't use her. And then Sakia A, I just don't like Sakia A for this extra stage. Rain was the only one who can't bomb for Grays. Yeah, I remember reading something because there's a couple of old forum threads that I keep looking at where it's there was one where it's like people ranking shot types and people ranking the extra stage, all the difficulties, easy, normal, hard, lunatic, and extra, and ranking them between games. And while it's not a perfect thing, because there's some people who definitely have such radical opinions from the others that almost no one agrees with. They're both fine for referencing because good shot types will always be near the top, bad shot types will always be near the bottom. The really hard games or extra stages will be near the top, whatever. Uh yeah. What was I going what was I going off for that? I don't know why. I don't know. I forgot what I was trying to say. Yeah, Saki I don't like for the extra stage. I'm upset that I forgot what I was trying to say. I was like going off, and then I just. Oh yeah, and then for the extra stage, I believe it was someone describing because you had to like explain your reasoning because you couldn't just rate them. It would because if you give reasoning, it just makes it more valid. And for Reimu on the extra stage of Lol K, they said that Reimu and Ryzen are the only two viable characters for it because of Ryzen's bomb, and Reimu can bomb for Grays. And I had no idea what they were talking about. I think they meant Sanai. Because Reimu cannot bomb for Grace in that stage. There's like one or two locations where she can. But at the same time, it's not worth it. You kind of want to save a lot of your bombs. Because most of the things you can bomb for Grays on, you're not getting much. And even then, you don't really want to waste a bomb because the non-spells during that, the non-spells, man. The blue ones, the frickin' Junko non-spells. I can't deal with those. Mainly the Junko ones. I just don't trust myself to do that late into the stage. The blue non-spells, I at least try. And then sometimes I get past them. Sometimes I don't. Alright, I'm gonna... I haven't paused for long enough. Gotta actually get back to the attempt. There's some extra stages I definitely want to go back to no bomb more than others. Going back to LOL K extra stage no bomb means getting good at Junko and then really learning how to do Lunatic Impact, and I'm not 100% ready for that dedication. I kind of want to do Mamizo bombless, no bomb. Mamizo. I'm probably going to do the Phantasm stage next, since honestly, it seems more consistent than the normal extra stage. Like, there's some stuff in there that's harder, but honestly, not a lot. And then Yukari's version of Charming Siege is just straight up way easier. I still can't believe I used to capture that spell card banquet, that one I just did. I used to capture that at the center. Oh, I have no idea how I didn't get hit there. I kind of just panicked to readjust. That was a bad readjustment, but I still made it through. Please don't give me bad laser. Alright, good. I just straight up can't hit it right now. I don't like it when it gives me these, like, narrow corridors. Although that's probably because of... That's 100% my fault because of how I directed it. Alright, Siege. You want to be good? Oh, so far so nice. Siege has never been more free. That was... Ugh, this non-spell scares me. used to have trouble on Tenka just because I kept making really dumb movement options. Oh, that was so tight. Man, I'm just gonna keep going. But if I die another time, then I'll reset. Another wave died. I don't think it killed an end pace run. But while trying to get... while trying to get back down to the bottom of the screen, I moved too early, and then the blue laser killed me on the left wall. I'm gonna give this like 1 or 2 attempts, and then I'm gonna stop, because I'm tired. I'll keep trying tomorrow, and hopefully tomorrow will be the one I do it. Because I'm very close. I know I can do it. Something I found to be a funny coincidence is the fact that I started doing attempts for this and stuff like that at like the exact same time someone else was. I just had no idea. Well, I do now. I knew pretty early because of doing it. Like, they started attempts, and it just so happened that I was also doing attempts, like, not long before that. And to my knowledge, so far we're tied on PBs. We're both at a 1 miss. Although they've gotten closer, because they had a run that went all the way to the, went all the way to the final. But it died after that. More than just 1 death, sadly. But then they didn't have the 1 death PB at that time, I don't think. But then they got one soon after. I just ran right into that one. Alright. I want at least 1 run back to Ron. And then that'll be the last one. Unless I die to, like, something really dumb early on. Like, if I die to first spell card, I don't want to just leave it off like that. I gotta stop forgetting how to do this section. So every time I do, it gets way more cluttered than it has to. Because I can just do that. Good luck. Yeah, this is my last run, so... Well, it might be. Maybe I get it, maybe I don't. Honestly, I probably don't think I will. The odds of Charming Siege being nice 3 times in a row? It's just not possible. Ooh, that was very awkward. I need an actual route for this, because I'm going to be honest, I kind of wing this one most of the time. I have a general idea of how to, like, quick kill this, but a lot of it, sometimes I get stuck down here, sometimes I don't. Never means that much, but still. Almost ran right into that green shard. I'm trying to remember bullet names. And luckily, sometimes I already called them something that they were, like jelly beans. I didn't expect them to actually just straight up be called that. Or at least that's what everyone else calls them. I don't know if they have an official name, but most people just call them that. These, like, rainbow snowballs on the bullet spawners. I don't... Do these ever... I feel like... I can't remember another time where they really show up. I think they show up during Ringo's fight, but I'm not sure. Alright, that's gonna be my last attempt, unless it's just really dumb. I wanted to at least get to Charming Siege. If it dies, it dies. But... I used to have a very strange way of doing this, because really you can just kind of look at where the arrowheads are aiming, and then move accordingly. But instead I had this weird pattern of... you dodge, like, the first couple normally, but at some point they start moving fast. And if you move for every single set of bullets during that one, you will get hit. And so I had this one where it was like, every time you stream or move, then you wait for 2 of them to go by, and then you move, wait for 2 of them to go by. The thing is, it works, but you could always just actually look at them, and you get a much safer and less janky way of doing it all. I think I can just stay in the center here. Unless she... Okay. Ooh. I just saw her move off to the left for no reason. I don't like non-spells with Marisa A. Or really any focused shot type. Like, the spell cards I am A-okay with. Using Marisa, at least. This one's being kinda dumb. Alright, it's fine now. No, it doesn't. I'm messing up. I've died to this non-spell once, and that was a very depressing death, because it's like the easiest thing she does. Alright. Final run. Does it get past Siege? Oh, no, wait. It's moving up. I like to see that. Ah. I probably could have done a bit better, but... Like, that wasn't the worst I've ever seen. It wasn't that great either. Like, I've seen and had Charming Siege just wall me. I don't know if you can manipulate it or not, but I haven't heard anyone say so. People seem to agree that she moves kind of like with you, but it's not perfect, and so things can still go wrong. I don't think she follows you to a T, but she still follows you to some degree. Oh! Alright, well. I'm not matching PB, that's for sure. But I'll just continue it. I just got a border break on total accident. I mean, it wouldn't be on purpose. I don't know why I would do that. Oh man, the bullets are being mean. All right, that was my fault, but also the blue bullets that she was shooting out were very dumb. That was my fault. That was... Oof. I mean, the run's already dead. I'm not beating myself up over the death on, like, unilateral contact. I used to absolutely despise this spell card when I first did a clear of this, but now it's double Black Death Butterfly. I think at times, I think Yukari's double Black Death Butterfly is ease. No, it's not easier. I think it's more tolerable sometimes, but that was my fault. I'm already in a state of defeat. I'm not really trying too hard. Although I probably should. Well, it's like, aside from like the final and stuff, I know I can do everything. I think the hardest part about Siege is the fact that the hitbox of the bubbles, it's not what they seem, which on one hand is a nice thing. They're smaller than what they actually are. On the other hand, I can't visualize exactly what they are, and so when they start to cross over, I don't know what's safe and what isn't. Shard bullets, on the other hand, that is exactly what they are. Oh, great. I'm about to get this one. This is about to go left, isn't it? No, it isn't. I thought it was on the left side, but I guess not. Because I know this one can... I've been told it's based on your position or your movement, where it chooses to go. Alright, at the very least, I don't want to mess up this part. Because I feel like this part, it never is impossible. It never gives you such bad RNG that you just can't do it. Sometimes it's harder than other times, but still very possible. I'm just bad at reading it occasionally. Alright, maybe I capture this too. This spell card's weird. It has like a safe spot, I guess. But not only is it inconsistent, like sometimes I'll find it, sometimes I won't. Like sometimes I'll just get that sweet spot where I can just stand still the whole time. I found it during Yukari version, which is funny. Because hers has an extra phase, and that extra phase means nothing. Ugh. The worst part is when she gets to this yellow, and she starts spewing the blue arrowheads, and starts moving around. It's dumb. Alright, well, at least I cleared. Would have sucked if I didn't. Alright. Yeah, that can... I don't know why. I had bad luck with that today. Mainly in practice. But that final spell just... Yeah, sure, it's not really, but... Whatever. That was a 5 miss. I don't want to save the replay. That's enough for me. The spell is still dumb as usual. I can't believe I died to this. And that was the only thing I died to. Unilateral contact is fine as usual. It's just generally hard. I died to this more than once, which is more than I should die to it. And these two... Survival? I didn't die to the survival today. I only really got to it twice. But I didn't die to it, so that's 2 for 2. And during practice, the final, she was moving a lot on me. And you saw it during that one, that final attempt. When she moves a lot, the spell becomes monumentally harder. Which it kind of has to do with my movement, but at the same time, I wasn't really moving much. But she was zooming all over the place because she felt like it. Which sucks, because the last phases of that, when she's moving around a lot, are abysmal. I think you can get walled if it's bad enough, but it's not common at all. It still can happen, and if you're on like NN pace and that happens, it's just ugh. Victory's in my grasp. And tomorrow I'm gonna stream for way longer than today. Today I only streamed for like a little over an hour. Tomorrow I'm probably gonna go for like my usual like 3 to 4 because of my determination. I mean, maybe it won't be that long because I might get it early, and then I'll just... I don't know what I'd do after that. I'm thinking about... I might just do some extra stage no bombs, and then go to SA on the stream after that. Oh, that's assuming I do get it. Which I should. I should do it. I just need a good run. Is the only RNG... Like, for the most part, RNG is not an issue. This doesn't have any RNG. This doesn't have any RNG. This has some RNG. But even if it's really bad, like... If it gets to a point that's really bad and you die because of it, it's probably also partly your fault. And sometimes it's really nice, sometimes it's really mean, but it's still very possible. Dumb spell. This is like 100% static, essentially. It's not like the bullet spread she shoots out isn't completely static, but at the same time, who's dodging through that? It's static to a point where the randomness doesn't affect anything. Ultimate Buddhist. I had RNG be bad to me once, and it wasn't during the time I died to it. It wasn't during the PB. Unilateral contact, generally not an issue. It's hard, and it can give me really bad stuff, but for the most part, it's fine. I'm tired. This is easy. Sometimes it can be, because of how easy it is, sometimes it can be easy to just zone out a bit and then get hit by something you didn't see. Not because it's hard to see, just because you're not thinking. This one's fine. The last part's hard. And it's very scary, but it's mainly because it's this late in the run. And then this one's... It can usually be fine. You can get very consistent at this one. But when she moves all over the place, it's bad. Maybe if I beat the stage tomorrow, I'll try beating the extra stage with other characters. Maybe I'll do a no bomb of Yukari if I feel like it, if I do all the others. Because who do I'm pretty sure I've beaten... Yeah, I have this as Reimu A. I have this as Marisa A. And I have this as Sakia B. I did it with Sakia B. And for... Granted, it's just a modified Ron fight, but I still did it first try. I only bombed twice, so... After practice, that one shouldn't be hard. I'm probably gonna go for that soon. Like, I think it's gonna be like... I'm either gonna go to Phantasm after I do this stage, or I'm gonna go back to SA. It's basically just which do I do first, SA or Phantasm, NN. Whichever I do first, I'll do the other one afterwards, and then go back to hard 1cc's. Skipping UFO for the time being, because I'm not ready for that. I'd much rather do TD, DDC, LOL-K can burn for a bit. I'll probably do point device LOL-K. I'll probably do point device no bombs, so I can get very knowledgeable with a lot of the patterns. I won't do the 1cc yet. And then 16 and 17 aren't an issue for me. For the most part. I mean, there's some problems here and there with the difficulty. And also just stuff I don't know how to do. Yeah, I'm really young, like I said it several times. I'm tired. Yeah, 16's issues in difficulty. It's mostly gonna be Mai, Satono, and Okina. Also, I think her name is Narumi. The Stage 4 boss. I can't do it. In Stage 4 itself, I'm going to be playing Reimu for that game, which is good, because without Reimu, I can't do Stage 4. I've tried. I did a Chirno and an Aya 1cc. Stage 4, I don't know what I'm doing. But with Reimu, it's much easier because of the homing. So yeah, it's gonna be... I kind of want to do Phantasm, because I already have extra in the mind, so yeah, I'm probably gonna go NNEX, beat the extra stage with the remaining characters I haven't done it with. I actually still think I have to do a Marisa B run still, so I'll do that on normal. I don't feel like doing it on hard. Yeah, I'll do a Marisa B run afterwards. Beat the extra stage with the 3-shot types I have left. And then I'll get to doing it. I'll still use Marisa A. Marisa A is really nice for this extra stage. I mainly like Marisa A for the mid-boss. I mean, Ron too, because Ron's gonna be the Phantasm one, but because I'm doing EX, specifically Chen is really easy with, like, Marisa. Probably Reimu B2. I mean, it's still a focus shot. Probably Marisa B2, but maybe not, honestly, because the lasers turn on and off, and so you'd need some level of timing to it, which I don't have. I've rambled on for long enough. I've been sitting here for like 10 minutes just talking about what I'm gonna do. I already said. I'm just wasting time. Alright, I'm gonna be done for now. I'll come back tomorrow at like 2, probably. 2 or 3 EST. Yeah, probably like 3, actually. Anyways, to anyone watching, thank you for showing up. I hope you enjoyed. And have a good one. Bye-bye.